good people, welcome back to the channel. Of course, from what you're seeing right here is a crazy Range Rover Velar, and it is the SV Autobiography. You can tell from the engine noises or the exhaust sounds that this is one of the best cars in the class when it comes to Range Rover Velar. Most of the time you get the 2 liter, you get the 3 liter, but this has a turbo V8, which is absolutely crazy. The car sounds so good. In terms of the design also, it looks very nice. Personally, I think this car has some smooth finishing on it. Gari na kafiti, everything looks perfect in each and every department. You get these large or super large tires, super large alloys. These are 22 inches on a Range Rover Velar, so this is quite crazy. Alafu ukiangalia huko, you can tell from the engine and the exhaust sounds that you have a V8 inside there. So it is an SV Autobiography, and the price tag on this is crazy. Bei yake iko juu. And let me just show you the interior briefly before we continue. I'm not doing a review of this car, I'm just showing you an overview of this as we continue with the other cars on the showroom. Now this is how it is from the door. Everything feels perfect, and of course the audio system is powered by the Meridian surround audio system. And yeah, that's how the interior is. Gari zinaenda zinapakiwa. So it's a very nice car, and also in terms of the looks, it feels absolutely amazing. Check it. Yeah, this is a very, very beautiful car. In case you need something of this caliber, the Range Rover SV Autobiography is available for sale. Now, let us continue with the main objective of the day. I just wanted to show you some of the latest editions that, the latest additions that we have in the showroom. And here on the front is a very interesting car. This is the latest edition of the Toyota Crown 2023 model. And of course, from what you're seeing, probably somebody made Toyota go mad. Alafu wakaamua sasa they have to give you some crazy cars. So this 2023 Toyota Crown is available here. It is a 2023 model powered by a 2.5 liter hybrid engine. And in terms of the design, it's totally very different. And right now, for the latest edition, you get SUVs or coupes also. So this is one of them. The asking price for this is a cool 8.8 million shillings. And of course, you can tell from the design, the car is good looking. You have adaptive LED headlights. The daytime running light stretches all the way from the main headlights all the way through the front grille to the other headlight. And this one comes with headlamp washers. This is actually pretty nice. And also you have a number of sensors for safety. So the car looks very, very good. A crazy design on this. It actually feels so good. You know, put the vibes of BMWs and all that. And also on the wheels, you have some large alloys over here, low profile tires. These are 21-inch alloys on a Toyota Crown. And of course, ukiangalia ndani, you get some with the double wishbone suspension, but this one comes with the McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs. And from this side, this is how it is. It is a good looking Toyota Crown. If you need something like this, it's actually available. And against the light, I don't know if you can see it well. Hukunyuma on the tail lights, it's good looking. Look at this. The design is actually very modern. And of course, not forgetting that the car is a hybrid. So this car comes with 2 engine options that you can choose from. The standard 2.5 liter hybrid, or you can go for the 2.4 liter hybrid with a turbocharger. Or you can say the 2.4 liter turbocharged with a hybrid system for better performance. So if you'd like to have that, we don't have that at the moment. We have this 2.5 liter hybrid, the standard one. And of course, from what you're seeing, the interior quality is actually top range, both on the front side and in the rear side. This is an executive class sedan, so you expect to get extra features on this. Unfortunately, I don't have the key, so we're not going to see the interior today. So if interested, the car is available for sale for 8.8 million shillings. The next car in line is another beautiful car. It's a Land Rover Defender. This is a diesel D300, and of course you get your AdBlue over there. So you have some beautiful side steps, beautiful alloys, and also the car is very good looking. It's actually a good looking car, especially for those of you who want something from the Range Rover company and you don't have the budget for a Range Rover. Maybe you can try this good looking SUV. This is a bit more rugged than the Range Rover, but in terms of quality, I think it's also very good. It has its own unique styling in it, especially in the interior. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the interior in the next few minutes. For now, let us allow the guys to park these cars. Unajua huku jamaa wanapitia some crazy stuff. Mwende kusema mpark gari na mmezubazuba hapo, they'll face the music. So anyway, the car is good looking. Asking price for this is around 16.5 million shillings for a 2020 Land Rover Defender D300 diesel, and it is the SE. So for those of you who are looking for such kind of SUV Zico, and remember, this is the place for you because they are the likes of GLS Mercedes-Benz. This is a GLS 400D. There's a GLE 53 AMG right here. So there are endless SUVs on this side, and also on the other side, kuna the likes of there's a Lexus GX 550 3 liter petrol engine, and of course you have some other cars like this Mercedes-Benz C200, another C200, and also a C200 C220D for those of you who like diesel. Those options are also available. As you wait for this guy to finish parking the vehicle, there is the latest Toyota Hilux right here. It's a 2026 model Toyota Hilux. The asking price for this is a crazy 14 million shillings, and I don't know if we'll get someone to take this, but the car is good, especially in the interior. Gari inakaa fiti sana. It's so modern in all the departments. Leather seats, a large infotainment system, adaptive cruise control. It has the Toyota Safety Sense technology and so many other stuff. The engine still remains the same. You still have your 2.8 liter turbocharged petrol, but in terms of refinement, this is on another scale. It's actually much better than the previous version. So if you'd like to explore this, hopefully in the near future we'll be able to make a review of this car. For those of you who still like the 2021 to 2025 model, you still have this, the GR Sport. It's also a good looking Toyota Hilux, very unique in its own way. I like the black color, blacked out alloys. Everything about this car is all black, and of course from the flatbed also, it looks so good. On this you have black seats, your GR seats over there. They're very specific, but in terms of the infotainment system, nothing has changed completely. Cars are in plenty, especially kama unataka high-end cars. Kuna the likes of the Ferrari Eco, we have Rolls-Royce Cullinan pia iko, na Lamborghini Urus pia ziko. Unfortunately, those are some of the cars that I'm not allowed to show you. So let me show you the interior of this Land Rover Defender. I like it because it has black exterior and also the interior is blacked out. And of course, from what you're seeing, the quality is good. I like this leather. You can tell from the texture, this is actually pretty good. The finishing, the design, all these bolts and all that. Power door controls over here. Meridian audio system. These are the speakers, door locks. Everything feels nice. And of course, you have a large door bin over here. So for this Land Rover Defender, I think it actually feels so good. And you have an extra speaker to ensure that the sound quality is the best. Now, as you step in, this is simply what you get. Some very good design, especially on the seats. And for this specific unit, I think the seats are one of the best designs that you can get. It is not actually leather, but it's some very good material that I like. Ultra suede finishing here, some sort of cloth finish. It's actually very soft, so it's easy to ventilate the seats, either you're cooling or heating them. It's actually very easy. On this side, you have electric seat adjustments, which are pretty good. And of course, you have your memory seats on this side. As you access the interior, you're being reminded that this is the Defender. And of course, you have a large side step also to access the interior. And this also tells you that this is a Defender. Now, I don't know, I'm shooting against the light, so I don't know if we'll be able to see the interior clearly. But so far, so good. So I like this handle here. When getting into the interior, you might need this. This soft material, storage space there, maybe for the key fob. You have a nice leather steering wheel, controls for the vehicle on either side of the steering wheel. analog versus digital clusters. The RPM meter and the speedometer is still in analog, while the center part is full digital. Now, as you sit inside here, you get a clear view of the surrounding. Everything looks good, and I think the car is pretty high, so you'll be able to see everything clearly. Now, the center console also looks amazing. I like the fact that you have spaces everywhere to put a few things. You have additional space over here, you have more spacing over there, and on this part it has a Type-C charging port to ensure that all your accessories stays charged. There's also this part which also feels good, and it acts as your handles in case the driver is running mad. You can actually hold yourself onto that. The infotainment system is good. It's wide but thin. Of course, from what you're seeing, you can be able to control this car, or you can be able to control several things at a go using this. You can connect it to your phone. There are several people who have tried connecting their phones over here. So it's something very easy, and the audio quality on the car is actually very, very good. I wish I was able to test that for you, but because of copyright issues, we'll not be able to do that as of now. On this other part, everything is blacked out on this, so each and everything on this car is black. And of course, you can power the infotainment system using this. Controls for the vehicle, the off-road features, climates and all that zote ziko hapa. So for the ACs, all of them are placed here, and you can adjust the height of the vehicle using these buttons. Gear shifter, it's actually pretty good. I think the design on this is futuristic, eco-fitty. You push the start button over here. I like this center console. You can access it from all directions. Whether you're a driver or a passenger, you can actually access what is on the lower side. This wood finish here makes everything look so good. I think this actually makes it feel more lively, and actually this gives the car some credibility. This some real wood finish over here. Storage space, you have your Type-C charging port, Type-B, you get 12-volt output over there, and of course you have some cables for a few things. Two cup holders which are quite large, so in case you have something large, it will be able to fit here. Large armrest, again with the good quality material, and of course you can open this to get this deep storage. Unfortunately, it is not heated nor cooled, so it's still fine. And here you have storage space for your phone. Maybe you can put something here, unaweza simu yako or something that can sit here. Other than that, everything else feels good. You have a very large subwoofer over there, and now I don't know if you'll be able to see the rest of the interior. It's quite dark inside here. So hopefully you guys are able to see this. This is actually pretty good. Look at this. This is the 3-row SUV, and the last seats on the rear side, I don't think there's any space for your legs. Maybe if you just want a 3-row SUV just for sale, but in terms of practicality, it's not a very good 7-seater unless you can go for the 130. This is the 110. The 130 will give you better spacing. Other than that, the car feels so good, and I like those vents on the sides. It helps keep the car well lit, especially when it comes to the lighting. So ukiwa kwa nyuma hautakuwa kwa giza sana. So let me try and see if you can get to see the rear side. So this is actually how it is from the rear side. On the rear door, it's also still very much okay, no complaints about it. It actually feels good. And as you step in to this side, you get this bench design here that feels actually very luxurious, very comfortable. And in terms of the design, it feels so good. I think there's a lot of work that was done here to ensure that you're getting the best seats. Here you have your air vents, centralized AC controls for the rear side, and a few charging ports here and there to ensure that as you enjoy the drive, everything is on top. Yeah, so everything is powered on the rear side, and that is actually something that most of you would be looking for. Your third row seats ziko huko nyuma, and the space is not practical at all. But anyway, it is what it is. It is a Land Rover Defender. and these guys are asking for 16.5 million shillings for this 2021 Land Rover Defender. Another car here that is on top of the class is another BMW. It's a 740i. So if you'd like to have the 7 Series Mercedes-Benz, which is among the most luxurious sedans in the market, of course, this is the chief competitor to the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. So this car is powered by a 3-liter inline-6 petrol, and also you can get a 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged diesel with a mild hybrid system. So in terms of luxury, in terms of tech, hii gari inakuja na kila kitu. It has everything to do with tech, everything to do with safety, everything to do with luxury, and also when it comes to power, this car gives you exactly what you need. So the car looks so good. I like the new grille. I like the headlights. It has the BMW LED lighting system. The bonnet is quite large, and also I'm not sure about the wheels. In a Kafiti, some other cars come with the low profile tires with large wheels, but these wheels are perfect for the Kenyan roads, and also it kind of improves on the ground clearance to ensure that you can drive this car daily in the Kenyan market easily. You can actually see that the car is riddled with sensors everywhere. So we have sensors all around this car, and it's not something that you see in almost every car. So on this side alone, you get one here, that is another one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we have almost 7 sensors on one side of the vehicle, and including the ones that are on the doors. We have this button here, which is also a sensor, because you just need to touch it. Ukiwa na kifunguo, you just touch this and it will open for you. Okay, so you don't need to hold the handle kufunga mlango. The car is technologically advanced to a point that it can open the door for you, and also it can close the door by itself. And inside there are a lot of things. So I once reviewed this car. I think by then my channel was not very popular. Sikuwa na subscribers wengi, so actually I don't think you guys saw it, but I reviewed a 740D. In case you're interested, of course, the asking price for this car is quite high, around 27 million shillings for this 2024 BMW 7 Series. On this side, you get the very popular cars, Toyota Land Cruiser Prados. I think we've talked about this. Najua mtu mwenye ana gari, they know about Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, so we'll not talk much about them. I'll just let you know that Toyota Land Cruiser Prados ziko na ziko tena kwa wingi. Now we have the latest editions of the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, that is the J250. Ziko kadhaa, whether you would want to have the petrol, whether you want to have the diesel, all of them are available. And basically all these cars are available for you guys. You can go for this coffee brown or bronze color. If you'd like to have something black kama hii, you can always go for that. I think the black one also looks so good. And ukiangalia, these are the cars here. We have Lexus. All of these are Lexus, ranging from the Lexus LX570, which were the legendary cars, and of course we have 2 Lexus LX600 for the latest edition. So if you like to have any of this, especially this Lexus, iko very popular. Our president alikuwa anatumia hii gari during his campaign period, and I think the car became very popular because of that. So hizi gari ziko, especially now that there are several colors to choose from. Of course, you can go for this black with body kit, and of course inakuja na brick red interior. You can go for this also, same design, same color, without body kit, with brick red interior, same color interior, brick red. Now this is the pearl white, and it comes with the body kit. And this is what I usually like. I like the royal blue color, or some of you would call it executive blue color. So you see how beautiful it is. The car is actually nice. It's good looking. It's sizable. It's quite high, and it's very, very comfortable. So for these 4 cars, ukiwa na 14.5 million shillings, you can pick any that you want on this side. 5.7 liter V8. Yes, that tells you why the president was driving this car, because fuel is no problem. That conversation about fuel is not always there in some other people's conversations. Now, if you don't, the latest edition, Eco, we have 2 of them. We have this gray color and we have another black color. So the black color has beige interior, while this gray color has black interior. Very luxurious cars, very modern tech, modern safety features, modern handling, modern power output, or is it modern or better performance, because these two cars comes with turbos. Either you get a petrol or a diesel, it will come with twin turbo V6. So these are actually good looking. I think this one looks better in terms of design. This is a bit more smoother, but this one is more rugged. This is outstanding, and of course ukiwa na hii na ukiwa na hii, of course it has levels to it. So if you want a car that is very practical and also a car that doesn't consume crazy amounts of fuel, you can always go for this. Hizi gari, the asking price for them is 26 million shillings for any of the two that you'd like to have. Now let us move back on this side. We have the Range Rovers. Kuna Autobiography, kuna Range Rover Sport, kuna hizi ma HSC. Every one of them that you are looking for are very much available in this showroom. So whichever you need, Range Rover. And in the lineup ya Range Rover, so we have Range Rover 2016, kuna hii hapa ya 2018. We also have another 2018. So for the 2018 ukiwa na 16.5 million shillings, bei ya kuongea utapata. Ile 2016 ukiwa na 13 million shillings, you'll get yourself the car. This was the Range Rover that we started with. For this car, they're asking some crazy pricing. 16 million shillings for a Range Rover Velar V8, of which, from the engine and everything that you're getting, it kind of feels right, but pia unajiuliza why. Hii ndio baby carrier, hii ndio Range Rover ndogo. Hii ni mtu wako kukosea, just show her this Range Rover. It's a Range Rover Evoque, or if you have the box, you kunaweza mnunulia kale ka Range Rover Evoque convertible. Hiyo utasumbuliwa tena. I think you'll be set for life. So if you like to have this, ukiwa na 6.5 million shillings, you can bag yourself this beautiful car. Tusonge huku, this is the Mercedes-Benz territory. Hapa kuna, on this lineup, kuna the likes of GLC 43, GLC 250, GLC 220, all the way huko, SUV and coupes. So I'll not go that way, all that way. I'll just show you these are the cars. This is a mix-up, bado unapata the GLCs. The last car on the line is a BMW X7 740D, which is a diesel. So you get, X-Drive 35D. So you get a 3-liter inline 6 turbo diesel on the farthest line. Hizi zingine zote mpaka hapa ni GLC, Mercedes-Benz. This is the old version of the BMW 740 ama 7 Series. Hii sasa ndio ilikuwa na, I think most people still prefer this over the new one. The new one is an overkill, but from this I like the alloys. The alloys are actually good looking. Unaangalia venye kuko, the interior is very very comfortable, and I think this was the time when tech haiko imeharibu kila kitu. These are 740D. It's a very very comfortable car. It's also very powerful. It gives you some extra torque and everything that you might be looking for in a car. GLC 43, GLE 43, zote ziko. GLC 43 iko hapa. We've talked about the Mercedes-Benz, we've talked about the GLE 450, there's a C200, there's a Mercedes-Benz AMG E43, the grey one, and we have the Volkswagen Arteon. Ziko kama, kuna hiyo yenye olive green, alafu kuna black, and also I think there's a silver on the front side. So anyway, if you'd like to have all these cars inapatikana, you also get the GLS 400D, Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC. You get the AMG GLE 53 pia zinapatikana, and as you step out from the darkness, you still get some good cars for you. You have your Peugeot 508 over there. You have the Honda in. Range Rovers like this are also very much available. If you'd like to have something small like the Range Rover Velar, you still have this. Bado iko hii ndio ile iko na 4G alloy wheels, some very crazy alloys, and I'm being told those alloys are quite expensive to purchase. But other than that, it's actually good looking. Using there is around 9 million shillings bei ya kuongea kiasi. Oye, mnataka the latest Toyotas, that is the Toyota Rays, kuna kadhaa. The last time I showed you zilikuwa almost white, all of them. So sahi kuna Mika red, kuna black, kuna silver right there, and there are several other white units yenye nitaonyesha, zingine hata zimeenda kwa yard. On this side we have the Land Cruisers. These are your heavy duty cars. We have the Land Cruiser over there, and of course from what you're seeing, this is ready to face the Kenyan roads. Mpaka kuna roof rack pale. Toyota Hilux standard edition iko hivyo, 5.6 million. Kuna yenye imefanyiwa, this one has been cooked, ama this one is cooking. It's actually very crazy. It's a very beautiful design, though I know with all those mods hii gari ni mzito sana, so in terms of fuel economy hii kidogo itakukunywa katakuramba in terms of mafuta, but other than that I think everything is just fine. All the others ziko huko, and of course if you'd like to have Mercedes Benz, this is the place. Na check kuna several Mercedes Benz on this side, and so many other cars that I'm unable to show you because of some restrictions zenye zimewekwa on this side. There's also a Lexus GX 550 on this side. It's a very beautiful Lexus. I'm being told it's a 3-liter engine, and of course from what you're seeing, this actually looks good. Inafanana na the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado J250 in terms of design. It's a bit more boxy right now, unlike the previous versions. You see how it is. This is actually so good. So other than that, I think some other car that I need to show you maybe is the Toyota Fortuner. There's a Toyota Fortuner here, black in color. There's a Honda Vezel. Kuna Lexus RX 450H, and there are several of them. Another Fortuner here. The BMWs are also very well represented, starting with the Audi BMW X2. There's another X1, another X1 over there. Kuna X6, na X7, alafu kuna XM on the farthest line. The blue car that you're seeing on the farthest line kule, that is the BMW XM. Sawa? Yeah, nimeambiwa nisiwaonyeshe, but of course we'll have to. So other than that, guys, these are some of the cars that are available for you. They are all available for sale. So kama unataka any of the cars that you've seen here, make sure hit me up. I'll plug you with these crazy cars. Toyota Harrier kama kawaida. There's another Toyota Harrier hybrid on this side. There's another Harrier hybrid with body kit. We have the Toyota Harrier GR Sport, a very beautiful car also. And on the last side, kuna this beautiful car which is the Volvo XC40. And then now tufunge kazi, tunafungia hapa kwa Audi A1, Audi Kadudu. This is a Kadudu ya Audi A1. We are asking for 1.8 million shillings, 1000cc non-turbo TFSI petrol engine. So if you're new here, make sure you follow, like, share, and do not forget to subscribe to this amazing channel. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.